Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Are you okay? In your neck of the
When we dry them up, too cold. Now go too deep, you know. Yeah, you have to watch Joe, you know. Our troops, see there? Apple cider vinegar and our troops. Come up right, make them get saturated in the gravy and all of that.
On today's episode of the Jamaican Cooking Journey, I'll be sharing with you a chocolate banana cupcake recipe, and we will be decorating with a cream cheese peanut butter frosting. So right here I have gone ahead and I've done my cream cheese peanut butter frosting ahead of time, left it to be cool. However, you won't be seeing me make this recipe right here in this tutorial. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave the link for you to go check out my my basic cream cheese recipe. Then you can just add your peanut butter, you will get it. So you just need a basic cream cheese frosting recipe, then you add your peanut butter depending on how much you're making, you know. So most of the recipes, you know, you use half pound of cream cheese, so you can just add a half a pound of the peanut butter to put it up to par with the other ingredients. But I'm gonna leave the link for you. Go check out my original cream cheese frosting, then you add your peanut butter to it. But you got to make this ahead of time, let it get a little firm, because you know these things we use them on the cooled basis. Cupcakes will be cool and this must be cool. I've made it ahead of time, left it in my refrigerator, so I took it out to show you. Okay, so in the description of this video there'll be the link for you to go check out. Remember, it is a basic cream cheese frosting recipe, so all you need to do is add some peanut butter to it. If you want to have the one with a crushed peanut in there, it doesn't matter, you do your thing. Now let's get on to the cupcake recipe. So for this I'm going to be using, this is not the standard, this is a little bit smaller than the standard cupcake, a 12 cup. And you can use your cupcake liner of choice. If you don't have liners, you can spray it with your olive oil spray, whatever. You can grease it lightly with butter. Okay, so now for the ingredients. You're gonna need 1 cup of all-purpose flour. You're gonna need 1/3 of a cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, 1 cup of white granulated sugar, 1 egg, and you're gonna beat this lightly, 1 cup of milk, or if you want to use half a cup of water and half a cup of milk, but whatever, you need that 1 cup. You're gonna need 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda. Let me repeat, 1 teaspoon baking powder, 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. You're gonna need 1 small or maybe medium but ripe banana, really ripe, like all a freckle. That's when they get the best flavor. Not because it's yellow doesn't mean that it's ripe. So you're gonna need a small or a medium, not 2. 1. My oven is preheated there. You're preheating on 350 Celsius. So basically that's what we are going to be adding. And of course you're going to need a half a cup of light vegetable corn or any flavorless oil. I'm going to just be eyeballing this. This is my half cup of oil. So what I'll be doing right here now, I'll be adding my sugar to my oil. Also I'll be adding my egg, and I am going to be using my whisk. You could use, because I took out my handheld mixer, but I feel that I can use a little of this. So I'm going to be beating this until it gets so light. I'll come back. So your sugar, your oil, and your egg is properly incorporated. Now you're going to add this milk in about 3 parts. So you had 1 part, you just whisk. Wow, I'm making a mess. Am I too strong? You just whisk it out with your whisk. Whisk it in until it's smooth. Smooth. You see that? Gonna add the other half, do the same, and then we're gonna add the last third. So this is 2/3 of the cup of milk, and you whisk it out, and I'm gonna do the rest just the same and return. So everything in, I've added my last bit of milk, and in case you're just joining us on this video, we are making some chocolate banana cupcakes, and we're going to top off with some peanut butter cream cheese frosting. Okay, so let me retract what I did. You saw me had my half cup of oil, you saw me with my 1 egg, 1 cup of refined granulated sugar, and you see I mixed them in, and this is what we have. We are doing some cupcakes. This batter is supposed to come watery, loose, so you don't mind it. You're gonna see it look loose, but you don't mind. You'll see the end of it. Now at this point, you want to mash your banana, and you can flavor up right here. I'm using some white vanilla, so I'm using about, yes, a teaspoon or a little less than a teaspoon. That is definitely less. I have here almond essence, and just the regular one. I'm gonna be adding like, this is like less than 1/3 of a teaspoon, because you know the almond, that is just my flavoring. You could add your little flavoring of choice, but remember, don't go too much with the liquid, because these recipes you don't play around with them. These cupcake recipes, I'm gonna be mashing my banana. Now you don't want to use, if you want to make more cupcakes, you're doubling up, then you would double up. But when you're doubling up, be mindful that you cannot double straight up on the raising agents. Remember that. So you have to get some advice, get some info, or you double up on the raising agent. So I'm going to be mashing my banana, and it doesn't have to be all that smooth, and I'm going to be putting it in there. Remember, make sure your banana is extra ripe, freckled and extra ripe. That's when you get the best ripe banana flavor. And even if you're a banana lover, don't use 2 in here. You don't want to go too much with the banana flavoring. Remember, you're going to pair the cupcake, chocolate banana cupcake, with this peanut butter cream cheese frosting. Yeah, so you want to do it that you have these little pieces of banana in there. Nice. Now I'm going to be sifting out my dry ingredients, which is my flour. I'm going to be sifting my unsweetened cocoa powder. I'm going to be putting in my little raising agent and my salt, and I'm going to be sifting this out, because you know these things, they are best when sifted out. And let me tell you something, when I sift, let me show you and tell you, when these reach here, I don't crush them out with my hand. This is just me, I never crush out. So you're sifting, so we are gonna mix them together, and I'm gonna use about 3 parts, just like I did with the milk. Let me get these out the way. Yeah, so get onto this dad. We're gonna put this in about 3 parts. So this is 1, and you sift in a little, just a little bit, and as you sift in, you'll see the color get darker and darker. Remember, you have your whisk, so you take your time. It's the dry going into the liquid. You should not have lumps, because the whisk here will enable all these lumps to beat out. And you definitely did, or you must sift to get rid of any extra lumps. So as you mix, you make sure you mix in something that is transparent, so you can see that you can clean around your edges. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to add in the second. We're doing it like this. So as you mix, you get it a little thicker. You see what I'm saying? Let me show you what the second part looks like. Mind you, it's supposed to end with a watery look. It's cupcake, but you don't mind that. It will bake, because we don't want these cupcakes coming too stiff and tough and tired. So I'm going to beat in the other, rest off the dry mixture, and come back. My oven has been preheated. You did hear that on camera. And then when we come back, we have a full little cupcake thing. So come. perfect cupcake batter. And if you see any little chunks, it's the banana. Now, you may want to use your ice cream scoop, or you might want to use a small ladle. I'm going to be using this plastic cup that I can squeeze and that I can maneuver myself, you know, because different strokes to different folks. So I'm going to pour some in there, and I know this is not going to full all 12, but that's what I'm going to be doing. Mind you, this batter is for the basic 12 cup. I didn't have, I thought I had. So the basic 12 cup cupcake thing would be the ones a little bigger than these. These are the smaller ones. So I didn't have. So I know I might have a little left over. So right here, whatever you put it in, try to maneuver yourself. And you're going to pour gently. You're going to fill it up to 3/4. Maybe that one is too full. Stop there, because you know you have to leave space for rising. Whoops. Yeah, a little mess may come from time to time, but you learn how to clean up 3/4 of a way. Yeah, they're going to rise and come way up, because these are smaller, as I told you. We're going to fill these up and come right back to you. Okay, now we are here. And little things that you're not supposed to worry about are these little papers coming. You just, you know, move it out to the side. My table is not level. My surface is not level, family. So all these are simple little things. You just use your hand. See, we have a little leave over. Nothing much, because I told you, this recipe, definitely. And I did create it for the bigger cupcake. That's a basic. This is not the basic. This is below the basic. 350 in, 15 to 20 minutes. The first 7 minutes, you rotate the tin. When I say rotate, I mean bring what is at the back to the front and what is at the front to the back. I'll catch you then. So here you have it, cooking fam. These are our finished banana chocolate cupcakes with our what's that thing there? Our peanut butter cream cheese frosting. Please do enjoy. From my kitchen to yours, from my Jamaican kitchen to your family table, to your palate, and most of all to your stomach, and to your kids. Do these with your kids, okay? If you want to get more in depth and baking and decorating from, you know, early stage, you want to click on our Patreon link and check us out. We have got a few Patreon quite a few baking videos on Patreon. We intend to do more as we go along, or better yet, more step by step, where you can see me face to face to ask questions, request a class or slot or two on Zoom with me. There you go, for a small fee. Now I just want to eat one. I just want to take one. I don't know which one to take, but I want to show you. I would never leave here. I want to show you how delicate, how soft and nice these cupcakes are. You know, who doesn't like a cupcake? And better yet, a cupcake that can peel from the cupcake wrapper. That's the most important thing. Yes, you want to have your cupcake peeling from the wrapper. If your cupcake is not peeling from the wrapper, that means the job wasn't properly done. So this is our cupcake without the wrapper. We're going to eat a cupcake. Eat with your eyes, I'll eat with my mouth. Come up on this, Dad. Look at the moist. Look at this. Look at this. Look here. It's not sweet. The peanut butter ice or frosting. Wow. With some vanilla ice cream. Click on our Patreon link. There you will see how to make your very own ice cream. And we'll be moving into gear with our ice cream making on Patreon by showing you how to use your fresh fruits and to incorporate and to give your ice cream direct, straight flavor, no artificial flavor. Once more, please do enjoy. Remember to be you, do you. Most of all, love you. Some of these beautiful banana chocolate cupcakes with your cream cheese peanut butter frosting.